Hello and welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody is doing really well. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart. Since the low formed on October 10th, which is assumed to be the low of an ABC correction for a wave 2, right here, for a wave 2, the price has moved upwards within the boundaries of a channel. Yeah, you can draw a channel here. You have a touch up, you have two touch down, and another touch up that was formed yesterday. There are a few warning signs that could potentially jeopardize the idea that we are actually bottomed for the wave 2 and that now we move up. Because you want to see impulsive move for a motive wave, and also for a wave 2 correction. You like to have the wave 2 correction that retraces at least 50% of the wave 1. In this case, the wave 2, assumed to be wave 2, did retrace barely. Where is my wave 4? Barely the 38.2. It broke the 23.6. So this, should it be a wave 2, has the behavior of a wave 4 with regards to its retracement depth. So that's the first warning sign. But let's keep assuming that this is a wave 2. We then move up in what looks like a 1, 2, and a third completed here. And then from the third, you expect a 4 that unfolds in an ABC. You expect a correction. I do have not an ABC, but an expanding triangle for wave 4. You have the A, the B, the C, the D up, and the E down. And for each of those segments, you have 3 moves. So I label this as a wave 4 correction completed, with the low ending at 64,787, which is shy of 38.2% retracement. So with regards to the retracement, this move fits the criteria of a wave 4 retracement. And so now you would be looking for a wave 5 to complete. I have doubt about this whole move, at least I mentioned for the wave 2, but now also for this part. The wave 3, if it is a wave 3, it's rather short. So it's always said that wave 3 cannot be the shortest. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that it has to be the longest also. But not being the shortest, when you see the length of wave 1, it is very similar to wave 3. Yeah, so that's another red flag. There is a possibility that from this low here, on the 13th of October, which is the end of this assumed wave 2 correction, what we do is not a continuation of a same degree wave, but it's a degree lower. So price has formed what appears to be a wave 4 of a 3, yeah, of a third. So actually this one would move degree, and you would still expect a third to be completed somewhere there, with a fourth upcoming. And what you do have here is a 1, 2, 3, 4 of a lower degree. So we should still see some upward movement for the wave 3 to complete before we reach wave 5. Okay. Initially, the expected target for a wave 3 is the 1618. Yeah. So if this is indeed a 1, 2, then a wave 3 should go at 69,812 and some change, give or take. Yeah. This wave 3 of a higher degree, where we currently are printing a wave 5, could actually validate this alternative of a third still being in the making. Yeah? And then we would expect a fourth, probably along the channel. Yeah, I'm saying probably because there is no guarantee, but that's a scenario that would make sense. Looking at this upward structure as a subwave count, and not just simply having a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and then move finished, and then we move down for a wave 2. So this is the count that I'm going with until proven otherwise. Proven otherwise means price would break down the low of wave 4 rather now at 64,779. That would indicate that this move here that we have since yesterday is actually the beginning of a wave 5 correction, and that we topped for this wave, and this would be a very restricted expansion for the wave. So until price keeps on going up, as long as it does not break the low of wave 4, the subwave 4, then we can still assume that we are in a wave 3 in the making towards 69,812. That's the assumption I make. If you do include a macro view in the picture, it becomes a bit, so I'm going to remove the micro one and keep only the macro. We are still within either a bullish move, meaning a motive wave, wave 1, wave 2, and within that wave 3, we had done wave 1, wave 2, we bottom on October 10th, and now we are in the making of wave 3 towards 74,600. Or we are in the red count, which is a diagonal. We are printing a diagonal. We have wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and now prices are to make wave 5. There is no, how should I say, rule as to where 5 can end. It is expected more often than not to have a fifth wave of a triangle, of a diagonal, sorry, to exceed the top of wave 3. Yeah. So, but there is no way to identify the potential target for a wave 5. So I'm going to leave it there for now. So the two scenarios, the yellow and the red, are still at play. If you look at the bigger picture, so I'm going to move on the 4-hour, and I'm going to just remove this for now. Where is it? That's a fib retracement. Yeah. If you look at the bigger picture, the top we formed at the end of July is representing an area of supply. Yeah, and price have not come back to this area since the end of July. So that's August, September. So that's 2 months and a half, give or take. And if you look at the way price exited this area of supply, a straight line down, at least for 2 candles, which leads me to make an assumption that should price move up to this area as part of the idea of a third wave still being in the making towards 69, I think it was 69,800. First, we're going to see a lot of activity, but there is a possibility that we have a strong push straight into this area of supply, and the immediate target I would look for this area of supply is 69,148. It's the middle of this supply area. I would not be surprised for prices to reject from there, unless we have a strong catalyst in the making and that prices are going through. The reason I'm saying I don't think that we will get through on the first shot is twofold. Once, it's been first reason is been 2 months and a half. We haven't visited this price area, so it's kind of old in the grand scheme of things. Second, we have a descending trend line that corresponds to the trend line that is capping the price down since the top we made mid-March this year. So here again, there is another area where things might get heated between buyers and sellers. Third reason that makes me believe that price will have to battle there is the future chart. The open interest for the future, so this is the 1-hour charts, and if I put on the resistance, at least the area of interest for us at the moment, that price formed end of July. On the futures charts, we already started to poke through it. Yeah. But if you do look at what the open interest is doing, I go back to the 1-hour. Since the push up we had on October 14th on the futures charts, which is the same we had on the spot price, look at the open interest. At the same time, look at the price. Price is going up. open interest is going down as we approach the resistance area. So that's tells me one thing and only one thing only, is that price going up, open interest going down, is that short position are closing. Is it a voluntary move from the overall population of short sellers to let price get to the resistance and then reopen short position as we get into the resistance and towards this pink line? Probably. If that's the case, then as we approach this pink line, I want to see on the way up, I want to see open interest also go up as price is going down after poking through the resistance. Obviously, on this move up, there is no new long position being open. Or if they are insignificant compared to the amount of short position being closed. So it's as if short sellers are letting the price go up, probably to short higher. And this resistance area appears to be a good zone if you want to target a new bear downtrend. Yeah. So for now, the open interest, at least the futures market, is not indicating that we're going to get through this resistance, because you would have had a lot of long position being open on the way up. Perhaps this is what's going to show up. Yeah. But so far at the moment, there is no indication that the willingness of the aggressive buyers is stronger than the willingness of the aggressive sellers. That's my interpretation for the futures market. So if I go back to the spot market and I will clean the chart and reopen the micro view, we are still looking for an impulsive way up towards completion of this wave 3, which could target, where is my wave 3? My wave 3 target is here, assuming that's a second. So wave 3, ideally you want to have it on the 1618, so 69,807. The 1236 was touched. So there is a possibility that the third wave has stopped. However, I'm not convinced by this idea given the expanded triangle that we just did before. So I'm going to leave the count like that with the expectation of another move up to complete wave 3. And then if, like I was saying, price break this low here, what is it, 64,806, then if price break the low 64,806 before making a new run high, this would be an indication that we actually have completed the wave and now we're looking for a correction. Yeah, that's the end of the video. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment about the video or other inputs you would like to have in the next videos. I wish you a great day. We'll speak to you very soon. Bye-bye.